Good morning. It's Monday, the 25th of May, 2026. So much is happening behind the scenes right now, as I've said before. And what's happening in South America is fascinating. South America is moving away from socialism and has done for the last 12 months. So, what's happening in South America? Well, it's becoming a lot more prosperous, a lot less dangerous. There's a lot more freedom. They're seeing it for themselves because if you go back 2, 3, 4, 5 years ago in South America, there were countries that were on their knees. It was dangerous. It wasn't a good place. But as they move away from this socialist agenda, they're starting to see success come back. And it's coming back fast. And safety is coming back because people only rob and steal from people because they haven't got anything. When they have something, they don't need to rob and steal from people. Things are changing. It's an amazing time to be alive to watch the dismantling of an old system. For some people, it's a bit slower than you'd want it to be, but it's very, very important that it's done properly and it's done well and it's done for the better good of each and every one of us. Morning, Drew.
Good morning, Charlie. Good morning, everyone. My first story of the day. Breaking news this morning. Shots were fired near the White House after a suspect reportedly opened fire at a security checkpoint. Secret Service agents returned fire and the suspect died later in hospital. Officials say the scene is contained and thankfully President Trump is safe and unharmed.
Well, this is a guy that was a 21-year-old nutcase. I can't put it any other way. And it wasn't the first time he's tried to do this. He was very well known to the authorities, and they were fully aware of what he was doing. This, again, is all part of the pantomime. This is all part of the awakening process. They'll do whatever they can, and they did in real time, did everything they could to kill Trump. This was all part of their agenda because they're being exposed and they'll use anybody they can. They'll do whatever they can. The one thing is that people forget is that God chose Trump and God will protect Trump because he's doing God's work, whether you like it or not. My next story was fascinating to watch Tucker Carlson with the interview with the Israeli journalist. This again is all part of the pantomime. This is all part of the awakening process to show you what these people really are. And it's very interesting that when you watch the interview, I watched it and I thought to myself, what he's talking about here is exactly what we've been told about Islam as to what these people are like. And we've got a replica group of people, and they're both extreme on both sides, that just hate humanity and hate the Christian mentality. They hate people who like Christ. It's sad, but I've said this before and I'll say it again. Those people that want to take another one's life because they believe in God and they see things differently, those people who try and take other people's lives, they're not people of the God that I know. Those people are of Satan. That's their God. And they keep claiming we're God's chosen people, and you are. But your God is Satan. It's not the God of love, the God of peace, the God of happiness. Because if you were connected to that God, you wouldn't be doing what you're doing. True.
Next up, Taiwan says China has deployed 100 plus vessels around the regional waters in a huge military show of force. Officials warn tensions are rapidly rising as China increases pressure near Taiwan.
This is again all part of the pantomime to wake people up. What's happening in Taiwan and what's happening in China and what's happening in Iran, what's happening in Israel, what happened in Venezuela, what happened in Ukraine, what happened in Russia is all part of the awakening process to get people to wake up and have a look what's going on. What's amazing is there are many people who are sitting there going, well, it doesn't affect me, so I'm not interested. Sometimes you have to mess with their money and their electricity before they wake up. And that's on its way. You'll see that coming. Before the weekend, we got a notification that there was going to be an announcement from Donald Trump. We also got notification that he was not traveling to the Bahamas to his son's wedding celebration. One of these, I don't believe he went to the Bahamas. I also didn't see any great announcement. Then I sat back and I thought, when two grand masters play chess, and these are two grand masters, the deep state and Donald Trump, they don't talk. What they do is telegraph their moves. They might move a certain piece on the board a certain way and then put it back, move it a certain way and put it back. But they don't talk. They telegraph their move. The first time a grandmaster opens his mouth, the word is always the same. It's never changed. Checkmate. I'll leave you with that thought. Have a wonderful day. That was the news on Monday, the 25th of May. We'll see you tomorrow. Have a good day. Bye-bye for now.
Bye-bye.
So if you want to know the truth, come to charlieward.com and see real news daily. And join the Insiders Club, which is live on Wednesdays and Saturdays.
Hi guys, it's Charlie here. If you're looking to protect your future with gold or silver, pick the region you're in and choose one of our trusted partners.